today's tutorial including four important points which is normally almost each and every motion graphics artist use in their motion graphics work. The first thing, which is the stroke reveal animation, which you can use for your text reveal or logo reveal. Second thing is pop-up animation, which is also normally we use in our day-to-day motion graphics work. Third thing, which is also important, that is illusion of morphing, shape to text or text to shape. Fourth thing is too much important, that is we call the match cut transition in After Effects or motion graphics process. So these four things are definitely going to be very important for all of you guys, even if you are beginner or intermediate. First of all, let's understand the elements. So this is my main logo, which we have to reveal. After whole process, we are going to compile, which you have seen already onto the screen. So let's understand first our elements, how it looks. So first thing first, this is my element, is my A alphabet. It's covered by this one box and then another box which has a stroke only, right? The same thing repeated with the other two alphabet, that is A, R, E. So that is completely done by that. Then I have my another and main alphabet is Y, which has a different shade, and it should be revealed with the two strokes. So that are the different two strokes are over here. Okay, and these are the main stroke which we will use as a stroke revealing animation. So we are going to start with this main stroke. We are start the animation with this main stroke. So what I will do, just going to select the another layers and make it an unsolo. And my start stroke layer is only the solo layer which is visible into the composition. So first thing first, I am going to open the position property and I have separated the dimension over here. If you are a beginner and you don't know, then you have to just click onto the right click on the position property and check onto the separate dimension. So that has been done. First thing, what I will do, I'm just going to give the key on that one. Then I'm going to open the path property to select the layer, and I'm just going to apply the path option, typing the path over here. So my layers path property is open. Now I'm going to give the key on that one also. Also, what I want to apply a trim path on this one, and I'm just going to open the trim path properties, and here I'm going to apply the key on start and end property stopwatch. So these four properties I'm going to be animated. So I'm now selecting the stroke layer, start stroke layer, and press U. So all the four animated properties where we apply the keys are visible now. Now what I will do, I will just select all the four keys and moving offset them toward on the around the 1 second on the timeline. So now here, first thing I am going to change the path. I am going to select the path property. Now I am going to select this point and taking out almost something like over here. So this is should be the path first thing. Then what I need, I want to animate my trim path also. So for that trim path, you can see that here it is the thing. But before that, I want to change the position. So I'm just going to take it out from the screen over here. Okay, that's good one. So that part has been done. So let's jump for the 20 frames now. And I'm just going to move the path second key over here onto the 22nd frame, and the position properties also over here. I'm just going to move it like over there. Now it is coming about the my start and end property. So if I'm going to change this, you can see that this is work for me at the start. So what I will do, this will be over here, exactly start should be like that one, and I'm just going to come over here and jump for the 10 frames and move this keyframe over here, then jumping for ahead for the 20 frames, and let's move it over here, and I'm going to change the value something like this, and let's reveal our A alphabet so we can understand where it's going. Yes, I need it exactly something like over here. Okay, now what I need, I want to start back. So I want to go that towards the Y. So let's open our Y over here. So I'm not going to change the position now. We are just going to use our start and end property to manipulate it. So let's jump ahead for the 10 frames again, 20 frames again, and I'm going to change this something like again a reverse process. So it's going to be back something like that. And in the meanwhile, coming back over here, jump for the 5 frames, and I'm going to shift my end properties first key over here. Then let's jump for the 20 frames again, and now I'm going to make the value all 0. So this is the animation we have done till now. First thing first, I'm just going to start the animation of this one. So let's select all the position keys and path keys and press F9 and convert them into the easy ease. Now let's jump into the graph editor and select the speed graph over here. Okay, let's check the position property is also there. Yes, it's good one. And this is the path property. Okay. So here I'm going to change the path something like this. Sorry. Let's make it something like almost over here. Now here it is our start property that is related to the trim path. So first of all, let's select all the keys and convert into the easy ease. Now I'm just going to change the something like this. The graph should be changed something like this one. So I'm just going to make a little bit something. Okay, that's good one. And after that we have this one, that is the end property. So let's select that and press F9 and convert them into easy ease. Again, I'm just going to apply something like this. Okay, so that's good enough. Now let's see what is going to be happen with this our path animation. Yes, so that exactly I need. You can see that it's going towards the A and then coming back towards the Y, and which will help us to reveal our alphabet Y, right? So let's start to reveal our alphabet Y. So when we can start to reveal our alphabet Y? So when it's coming, so now what I need little bit onto the back side until they are touching to the Y. Yes, here it is. So that's good. I need some of the area. So I can take a little bit back the end properties or offsetting the keys, something like that. So let's play it again, how it looks. See, the timing is most important. Okay, that's good enough. What I will do, I will just make it a little bit something like over here. Let's see it again. Yes, that will be the good enough, but it should be go faster. So what can I do? Let's check it something like this. Okay, so that's going to be good, but take it away and let me make it something like over here only. Okay. It's going to be still. I need a little bit back. Should be start something like this, but it should be later on go back. Yes, now that will be better option. So let's play it again. The thing is that we have to synchronize this thing very fast. Keep it something over here. Okay. So now here from where they are going to touch each other. So let's first of all make a little bit 1 pixel up. Okay, that is good enough. And they are touching from over here. Let's go back for the 1 frame. Exactly from here, what I will do, I am just going to open my Y stroke main, which should be revealed this portion. So let's open that, and by default already I have the trim path, so I'm just going to make it a delete as of now. Now let's select and apply the trim path again, and here what I will do, I'm just going to make the end value 0. Sorry, the start value I have to make it a 0. Give the key on that, and let's come out from over here, place U, so you can see that it is over there, and now it is jumped over here. So I'm just going to make the value 0 over there, and let's place F9 over here also. Let's jump into the graph editor and let's make it something. I'm just going to make the graph something like this. Let's see that how it is look. That's good enough. So it's looking nice when it's going past through, and that is started. So I can make it a little bit change. Let's make it a little bit faster, something like this. See, the timing is most important thing. It's look like a realistic, so which is happening and supporting the different other motion. That's good. Now when it's crossing over here, start crossing over here, I have to select my substroke and let's open it. And again what I have to do, I'm just going to apply the trim path again on this. So let's delete this trim path, and just jump into that and apply the trim path on this one. And again, I'm going to make it a start property 100. First of all, give the key on this keyframe, jump ahead for the 15 frames. So almost I think we can say that over here. And let's make the value is 0 over here also. So I'm just going to select this F9, press over here and change the graph of this also, which is the substroke of that. So now that as part has been done. So now let's see that how it's look. Yes, that's good enough. You can see that it's looking really nice and enough, right? So that's going good. Now what I have to do, I am just going to select both the substroke layers, stroke layers, and make it a pre-comp. So I'm just going to Y strokes, give the name to the pre-comp, and then what I will do, I'm just going to apply that as an alphabet on my Y alphabet. So now again, now you can play. So that is the one thing which is stroke reveal part of our animation, right? So that is exactly going to be happen what we exactly required. So it has been started from over here. Now you can change the timing according to your requirement, whatever you think that like should be go ahead. So what you can do, if you want to make it a faster, I'm just going to bring it a little bit better. So let's see that again. So that is happening, like it's coming back, and when it's going to start, it's just going to be started something like that. But I'm okay with my original one. Now the thing is that this part has been done. Now the second part, which about our text should be revealed, other alphabet should be come into the play. So for that, what I will do, first thing first, I'm just going to parent the other layers which related to the main alphabets, parenting with them. The two R boxes I'm going to parent with the R, and the two E boxes I have to parent with them over here also. So now it's done. Now what I will do, I'm just going to reveal the alphabet and the R box, not the stroke box, but the fill box around the layer. So that I have done. Now what I need, I want to open the properties like I, R, E, N, three alphabets, open the position property of them, select the position property over here, three of them position property, okay, and let's make it a separate dimension for them. So that part has been done. Now let's select all of them again and apply the key onto the X alphabet. So we have applied the key onto the X alphabet, right? Sorry, not exactly the X. We are going to apply the key onto the Y alphabet, right? So now what I need, when it started to come over here, it should be start animating. So the keys are placed really nice. Let's jump ahead for the 20 frames again. And what I will do, I'm just going to give the key apply again, all of them. Now come back onto the first keyframe and let's change the value something like almost over here. I'm taking a little bit up, something like that. That will be the good option, right? Now let's select all the keys from over here, press F9, and now let's jump into the graph editor, and I'm just going to select something like this. Okay, so that's look good enough. So now if you can see that it's something, boom, right? So it's happening something like this. It's coming down. When the stroke is passing here, is little bit changes applying. Okay, we need to apply three keys. So let's what we will do. Let's drag all the keys little bit back from over here and here. Again, what I will do, I'm just going to select this key and paste it over here. Select this key and paste it over here. And again select this end key and paste it over here. So that should be the done. Now let's select the graph for all of them, press F9. Let's jump into the graph editor. This time I'm going to choose the value graph. Whatever you like, you can choose according to your requirement, but I'm just going to choose the value graph from over here, and let's make something graph like this one. Okay, and now the last three keys, what I will do, I am just going to make them a linear, right? So now this is the animation. It's jumping and it's settle with the jerk like that one. So that's good enough, and I'm just going to make the value change. So I'm jump ahead and make a 10 frames over here, and let's select them and let's apply almost 10 or 1 2 3 4 5 15 frames. So let's settle over there. So that should be the animation something like this. Okay, so that is happening up. Now what I want to manage this thing. So when it's the stroke is coming, right? It's just get it started. So first thing first, select all the layers again and I'm just going to change the Y position at this time below of this. Okay, I'm just going to take it below of this. Now let's hide the boxes so we can understand what exactly is happening. Or you can go with the boxes because we are start with the boxes. So write it over there. First letter is my E. That is my first letter touched by the stroke. So I want to start it with that. So I'm just going ahead for one frame and two frames. So when exactly it's there, I'm just going to take it a one frame back. Okay, not one frame back, but take one frame ahead, and I'm just going to trim. Okay, let's select all the three layers. Undo, select all the three layers and take it, okay, almost like this, and trim those layers from over here. Now let's go ahead for two frames. So this is the exact point for my R. So I'm just going to select them and take it little bit back, something like over here, and I'm going to remove this from over here. So it should be come into the screen on that point. Now let's just come one, two, three, four frames. Right. So for that, I am just going to choose this my A alphabet and taking down something like over here, and I'm going to trim this layer from over here. So now it will be the timing like this. So that is exactly we want. So that's happening exactly what we require, right? So that thing has been done. Now one more thing, that is about coming that morphing part. The stroke reveal part has been done. The pop-up part has been done. This is our pop-up, like the stroke revealing or generating the pop-up of our boxes. Now the boxes should be converted into the alphabet, right? And we have to show the that pop-up animation has been done, but now the morphing, and this is the match cut. We have to apply the now match cut option. And one more thing, the morphing, fake morphing we have to generate, illusion we have to generate. So not an issue. What we have done, first thing first, when the A is touching down, right? Here is my A is touching down, right? So here I want to apply one more key for this one. So what we are going to do, just go ahead 1 2 3 4 5 frames and give the key on E first of all. Now come back over here, okay, and change the position something down, almost like the stroke is there. So I'm just going to take the position almost like this one, right? So that part has been done over here. So now if you can play this once, let's see that how it's look. Yes, so that's look good enough. That's looking nice. Now you can change into the keys. So if I have changed again, make it into the F9, and let's jump into the graph editor. And now let's select these and make something like this. So let's play it again how it's look. Yes, that's look better, right? That's look really better thing. So I love this thing. So now what I need, I have to do the same thing for other ones. So now let's jump on this one and go ahead 1 2 3 4 5, and here I'm going to apply the key also. Just come back on this one and take it down. Sorry, take it down this almost like okay, this one, and here I'm just going to change it also into the easy ease keys. Now let's jump into the graph editor. Okay, take it something like this. Let's take it almost like over here, and let's do something like this, and I have to change this one also. So that's good enough. Now again the same procedure we have to follow with this one. So here I'm going to come over here, jump for the 5 frames ahead, and give the key again, come back on this one, and I'm just going to take it a little bit down, something like over here. Then convert this key into the easy ease, jump into the graph editor, select this graph, take it something like this. Let's make something okay, and take it something almost like this one. Okay, done. So now let's play the animation again. Yes, so that's look really nice enough. Okay, now we have to change the timing as we have changed the keys almost. So let's see that again. This is going to be good. Okay, 1 frame ahead. That's come ahead. Okay, and that's look good ahead. So I'm just going to trim these layers from over here. See, I need the perfect timing for my work, right? So just jumping ahead. So see, you can see that it's going really fast. This one is going too ahead, too fast, too jumpy. So what I need, I just jump for the 1 frame ahead and then come back. Sorry, select all of the three layers, take it little bit back. Okay, and let's bring it almost like this. So that one also good. Now let's jump ahead. One, two, yes, that is good one. But now what I need, I'm just going to select all the three layers and take it back. Now drag. Okay, still I need one frame back and take it something over here. That's good enough. So now it will give me the perfect result. Yes, exactly what I need, I am getting now. Right. So that exactly the thing we did. Now part come to the match cut first of all. So box converted into the alphabets. So for that, what I have to do, when is going to be jump ahead, start with the E letter, so is coming down over here and getting impact on this place. So at the same time, what I have to do, this box should be cut down. So just coming back from the one frame and trim this layer, and for this frame coming over here and trim this layer. So now that part has been done. Now let's come on to the A box and jump onto the third key over there. Coming back from the one frame, jump for the box from over here, come back again for the one keyframe and trim the layer from over there. Okay, I have done the mistake, so let's undo first. Not A, first of all we have to go for the R, right? So the timing should be the perfect, guys. So here it is, come back for one frame, and here I'm going to change the, not an issue, there was not a difference if I have done that, but still okay. Now here, let's jump for this keyframe and come back from one, trim it, select this, come back over here and trim this like that. So now this is your motion graphics match cut, right? When it's impact, it's change. When it's impact, it's getting changed. But still, we want to create an illusion, some kind of illusion that make viewer feel that it's blasting into the cube and that generate the alphabets, right? So that's why we use our other boxes. So start with the A. So here is my A box. So let's open this and let's press U. Okay, I don't have any. So let's open the scale property of this one. So I'm just going to open the scale property of this and give the key on this. Where it started from over here, just go for the one frame back and key from over here, and let's jump for the 10th frame almost like this one, and let's apply the key on this one also. Here I am just going to increase the scale something like this. So that should be the my scale. One more thing what I want to do, here I am going to open the stroke property. So let's apply the stroke width. So this is my stroke width. So let's give the key on that one, select again the layer and press U, come back onto the start property. I'm just going to give the stroke value as 5, and that layer last keyframe the stroke value is going to be 0, right? I'm just going to select all of them, press F9, just jump into the graph editor, come and select the easy ease graph, and I'm going to change the graph something like this. Okay, that's good enough. Now we have to trim this layer also for the match cut. So almost from the same layer, I'm just going to changing from over here. So now you can see for the A layer what is going to be happen. Yes, it's looking nice one. Let's do the follow the procedure for other same layer. So I'm just going to select this R. Let's open the U property from over here. Sorry, over here almost, and I'm just going to jump on this, come back for the one frame, open the scale property, give the key, let's reveal it also, and here I'm going to choose the stroke. So here it is a stroke width property, give the key, make the value of 5. Now select the layer, press U, both are released, jump for the 10 frames, and now make the change the value to what I have apply the value over here. Let's press U. The scale value is 216. So here I'm going to apply the same value is 216, and the stroke value we know that should be the 0. So we have done this. Press F9. Again jump into the graph editor and let's change something like this. What we have done before. Now again for this one, come out from over here. Let's open the animated property of this. Jump on this one. Come back for one frame. Select this. Open the. Let's reveal it also, scale property, and here I'm just going to give the key. Now layer selected, open the stroke. Oh my god, where is, here is the stroke width. So I'm just going to give the key and change the value at 5. Now let's select the box again, press U, jump ahead for the 10 frames, and let's give the key again for this, come back on that, and I'm just going to make the, sorry, over here we have to change the value of 216. That's good. and here we have to make the value of 0. Now let's select this, press F9. Let's jump into the graph editor and change the graph something what I need. So I have just done this thing. Now I have to trim this one also. So let's come back for the one frame and trim the e-box layer for my match cut process. Same thing I have to do for this one. Let's press the U, and here it is my text. So okay, almost over here I have to trim this layer also. So we have till now applied each and everything, guys. That stroke reveal part has been done, pop-up part has been done, morphing, that is the fake illusion of morphing, has been done, and the text, what you can say, match cut animation we have done. So this is basically a stroke reveal text logo animation for which we have applied the 4 different but regularly and trendingly used in After Effects to generate the motion graphics. So I hope you like this idea. So give a like button a hit, subscribe the channel if you still not subscribed us, and also comment did you like this or not. Thank you very much. Goodbye.